hard. Yeah, it was. I thought that was a really sweet moment.
Will Schwartz, are Schwartz and Katie each other's person? Will they end up together in 10 years at 50 and 47? Or 52 and
Mhm.
47, whatever they are.
I have no idea. I mean, do you?
Because
What do you think? What do you think? You've known these people for a very long time. You've been an OG fan.
I
You knew
don't
their
think so.
relationship.
I
Okay.
think so, but I don't think so. I just don't think you go back to that. You know, it's too
People
it's
do. People
people
do
do.
all the time. All happens all the time. People get divorced for 5 or 6 years, then they remarry. People get divorced, they go back, remarry their high school boyfriends. I mean, it happens all the time. So
It happens all the time.
look at JLo and Ben. They might be going through their second. No, they were never. No, they were engaged the first time, right? This is their first marriage.
Yeah, but they might be
Okay.
going through
They could be going through a divorce, and then in 6 more years, they could give it a go again, guys. I mean, love
please
is funny.
no. Come on. Come on, think about it, guys, before you get divorced. Like, if you can't make it work, it's over. I mean, now there's this rumor that's going around that she said,
What?
she's determined to make it work because was she like 52, 53? Because she doesn't want to end up at 65 like the Queen. Apparently, she shaded the Queen, Lady M. Madonna.
Oh,
Apparently, she said
Madonna.
that. Now, I don't know if that's true, but Perez reported that JLo said that the insider in the camp said that she is just whatever it is, she does not want to end up like Madonna. Girl, Madonna is like doing I'm not sure Madonna is so unhappy. Okay.
Well, I have a theory. I always have theories on
I
this
know
show.
what your theory is.
What?
Your theory is that her tour sucks. It didn't sell. We canceled it. And this is all a distraction from the poor ticket sales. Is that your theory?
No, actually, that
Oh,
wasn't even close. My theory is I think the love of JLo's life was actually Alex Rodriguez, who is a serial cheater, and I think broke her heart with the whole Madison LaCroix text scandal that came out and ultimately was the tipping point of them separating. I think that broke her heart and she fell into Ben Affleck's arms, hoping that she'll show Alex, she'll move on quickly, it'll be great. And I think I think that was the love of her life. And I think their kids reportedly all got along amazing. And for her to uproot her children again to now become closer, I think it's more, how can we make, how can I keep doing this? I think is more. I actually feel for JLo.
why? Yeah, I feel for her. Why is her picker so off? Why is her picker so off? I mean, A-Rod, yeah, he's not a good guy. Ben, I think, is actually a good guy. I don't think he's a dog. He just has demons with
Yeah.
addiction, and that's a hard thing to live with, and that does overtake you. So, but I don't think Ben is a dog. I don't think he's out there looking for the next hot piece of ass.
No, I think he genuinely loves her, but it's
Hmm.
just such another level, of commitments and careers and egos. And it's really hard. I think you got to do the Dolly Parton route. Like, if you're going to be the female star, you got to get a man who is like Dolly's husband of 50 years. He's down there in Tennessee. He ain't got no interest in going on tour with her. And I think she's alluded to the fact, a few years, back when she was younger, she slipped up here and there and maybe, fucked Kenny Rogers or something, whatever.
Mm.
And I think the husband knew ultimately we got something that Kenny Rogers ain't ever going to have with you. And I just think that they've made it work. Although she did come out, I think, in the past couple of years and says she's a huge flirt, but never actually.
She never diddle and daddled the way that Kyle is diddle and
I
daddling.
mean, it's convenient that she says that now when all of her, probably paramours are dead. So it's like, well, who's going to say they diddled and daddled with Dolly when they 6 feet under? I mean, nobody. So I think,
Nobody.
I think she's got to. You need a man like that. These high profile guys like A-Rod, you're just always going to have women, even though he apparently slid in Madison's DMs, you're just always going to have these women, these guys after a high profile person. Always, always, always. It's never going to go away.
Well, I ain't diddling daddling with Dolly. You know a story that now I don't want to sway you. I don't want to sway anybody listening because everyone disagree with me. You know a story that I have absolutely no interest in that I am like half asleep for.
What?
Again, on that same episode where I talked about the singer stinger, I did that play-by-play of RHOC. I'm so excited for this trailer. That's not that I'm excited about. I am not interested at all in Billy Lee, and I love Billy Lee. Billy Lee is because we might have an episode here coming up with Billy Lee, guys. We might have something, but Billy Lee and Kyle Chan, and you know what? When there's too many people not on the show, I start to lose it. Like, yes, we just had a trifecta, the holy trifecta with Melissa's old nose, a very controversial guest. Lots of people hated your youngest sister, Miss Davidia Yontef. Lots of people hated her. Lots of people love me. But Melissa's old nose, it was all about Teresa, and it was one person. When it's like we have Billy Lee and Kyle Chan, and now we have Victoria, Tom's girlfriend, three people that are not on the actual show. It's too much. I just don't want to follow it. It's just me. I'm
Really?
curious. You're
Well,
calling
I'm
bullshit.
shocked.
You're
Well, no, I'm
you
just
calling
surprised.
bullshit on me.
No, 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 no. No, I think a lot of people, right? Sometimes the drama gets so messy, people just get out. This is starting to feel that way. It's starting to feel that way because it's hard to keep up with Victoria, Tom's girlfriend, responding, and Kyle, Tom now responding, Billy Lee responding, Billy Lee's co-host. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people. You're like,
Uh-huh.
I don't care to follow. When it's one versus one, I'm like, okay, I'm in. Let's see the drama. The only thing I'm shocked about is the falling out of Billy Lee and Tom because you and I went to Sandoval's show. Billy Lee was there, sweet as could be,
I
very
love
nice,
Billy Lee. Sorry.
so supportive of her friend, as seemed ride or die. There's just okay, what actually happened? Why did the two of them fall out?
There's so many different things
Yeah.
here that are being said. The latest dramas now, like where, mind you, I always say to myself, like, some of these things are like when Billy is now saying that Kyle Chan tried to like drug Tom to take advantage of him. That's where it's like, it's not business related, but it is heading into a area where it's like, okay, no one's going to probably sue anyone else. But I mean, Jim Bellino did sue Heather McDonald and Shannon and
Well,
the
that's because they came
rat.
after his business and basically didn't
Correct.
they allege
But
that somebody
saying
died?
that you drugs, yes, on the trampoline. But I'm just like, but it is, and now, and Tom has, I mean, I think that's what people maybe are interested in because he is on the show. He has posted on his Instagram and right, I don't know if you have it in front of you, like I'm paraphrasing, like from the Traitors of like, it's very convenient that, Billy is doing this when she's about to go on tour and I'm out of the country, basically like calling her an opportunist. But dude, I'm not sure Victoria and Kyle Chan are any less of being interested to have a moment in the spotlight. I'm not criticizing. I'm not hating. I like Billy Lee. If none of this is going to be on the show, which we're not even filming the show, it's just like, it's too exhausting for me, but I'm not knocking anyone. You know how like when you see something and you're like, I just want to skip over all of this. That's how I feel. There you go. She's
I do
holding up her
agree.
face.
It's a little fatiguing. Sandoval wrote recently on his IG story Billy Lee's false claims towards Victoria and Kyle are designed to damage our friendships and relationships. Victoria, Kyle, and I heard her on speakerphone while she made those accusations. They were designed to isolate me from my close friends for ulterior motives. It is not a coincidence that she is doing this while I'm out of the country and she is on tour. I'll be addressing everything when I'm back. I mean, wild things. And then apparently Billy Lee and Tom, their relationship became fractured after Karamo Brown from Queer Eye ran
Yeah.
into Sandoval and said, "Oh, I hear that you and Billy Lee are dating and you guys are having a relationship," implying that basically Tom and Billy Lee have hooked up. So
And
then
Tom was
Tom
like,
weird.
where'd you get that idea? And he was like, Billy Lee told me.
Right. So there's that rumor.
And
There's rumors
and
that
Victoria saying, right, that Billy Lee wanted to change her last name to Sandoval, have his baby. I don't know if you heard that, but that's out there, and
Yes, and that
it's too
Billy Lee
much.
wants his sperm. So, I'm assuming. Wait.